What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight is super exciting and really unexpected. I got the offer of a lifetime, I will say. We got offered to go into the Whaley House after hours for their paranormal investigation tour. Investigator Paul is going to be letting us into the Whaley House and do a paranormal investigation. So I'm so excited. I haven't done a video in quite some time, but I think this is a great start to starting up my videos again. There's Kendra. Kendra, hey! Kendra! We were watching this investigator Paul like close up, basically lock up, and we saw him have an encounter that he says he hasn't experienced in a long time. He was basically turning off the lights coming down the stairs, and as he was walking down the stairs, we saw through the window him sort of like look back up with his flashlight, and we were like, oh my god, he saw something. And turns out when he came out and we asked him as he was coming down, he thought he heard a whistle, and he says he pretty much thinks that it's Violet Whaley. So he treats her with the utmost respect. It's 11 o'clock at night. They do this after hours. The house is completely dark, and I am so excited to step in. This must be amateur hour because I can't believe I let my phone die. Like I said, this was a super unexpected opportunity, so the Whaley House.
This house has three portals inside the house, one on the property.
From what I recall, is one over there in that.
So there's one in the back corner. So typically it works when it wants to. Now this room used to be a schoolhouse. Typically, if that REM pod goes off, it'll go to the children playing with the ball, or the REM pod. If there's any children in the room with us right now, can you please turn on the green lights one time to say hello? Or if there's any spirits with us right now, can you please say hello by turning on the green lights? I'm going to trade out the REM pod. Please try this one. Alright. So
You're recalibrating it and it's still going on.
So that shows you how active this room actually is. Now, we do have three spirits in this room, typically more. The judge is most likely setting off that rabbi. The judge is sitting in that very chair right now. As we take the dozen cards, try to communicate with whoever's with us. Now, I'm going to try to talk to the judge. Good evening, Your Honor. Your Honor, if you are with us, can you please cross the rods? Your Honor, please uncross the rods. Thank you, sir. Now, watch this.
And that's fully with intent. You can
Correct.
see.
Your Honor, can you please point to your podium? Here we go.
And that REM pod is holding.
Yeah. See, my hands
Oh my god, okay, there was something behind me. I felt that.
Like not Noah?
It was not
See, my hands never did, my hands never did. So,
Yeah.
this room has at least three spirits at any given time. We have the judge, we have the prosecutor, we have the defendant. We have Mr. Whaley, who built this house. Mr. Whaley is most likely with us. I would bet money Mr. Whaley is up here in this podium. Let me see. Mr. Whaley, if you're in this house with us right now, can you please cross the rods? Mr. Whaley, are you with us right now? Please cross the rods.
Wow.
Mr. Whaley, please uncross the rods. Mr. Whaley, please point to where you are in the room right now. Boom. See, he's up on the podium. So he likes to hang out on the podium with the judge. I don't know if he thinks he's a judge or if he likes to oversee the courts.
Let's ask
Absolutely. Mr. Whaley, why are you up on the podium? Are you trying to oversee the court? Well, that was a quick yes. Mr. Whaley, please straighten the rods. Mr. Whaley, can you please straighten the rods, please? Mr. Whaley, please straighten the rods.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Whaley, how many spirits are in this room right now? Are there more than 4 spirits? Cross for yes, open for no. Are there more than 4 spirits? Okay, so there's more than 4. Uncross the rods, please. Are there more than 5 spirits? Cross for yes, open for no. More than 5 spirits. Thank you. Uncross the rods. Are there more than 6 spirits? Uncross the rods. Are there more than 10 spirits? Okay, the rod's open.
Yeah, there's less than 10.
Less than 10, more than 7. So you narrow it down from certain numbers. And then you know, so we know it's the judge, we know it's a prosecutor, it's a defendant, we know it's Thomas Whaley. Most likely it's a child or 2. So based on those numbers, it helps you with your investigations.
Yeah.
This is one of the most active rooms in the house. It can't be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, immediately that activity picked up.
But do you see things? Do you see shadows or?
I'm not like, I don't have any psychic abilities. I would say she's far more sensitive. The house I grew up in, it started a lot of my, I have seen like a tall dark shadow figure in that home.
Got it, okay.
I work in a mortuary now, and so I definitely hear things. One of those being like, I heard a woman scream, oh my gosh, the music box.
So
I'm in that heaven right now.
one of the bands broke the spirit box.
You have a spirit box?
The big black one that is. It's currently in use right now, but I will make sure you use it tonight.
If someone's using it, we'll go to them and see what they're experiencing.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh my god, that's, you were like,
So, one minute. Something else out here. Now, this is where the guys are set up. Now let's start to talk to the children. Good evening, children. How many children are with us tonight? Can you give me a number?
Mr. Whaley, are you here with us right now still?
Mr. Whaley, I would like to introduce myself and my friends here. We thank you for allowing us into your home. My name is Angel.
Watch. We're watching. Could you please tell us your name?
Are you moving around the room right now?
I heard yell. Where's your favorite spot in the room?
No, let's do another sweep of the heat signature, see if we find anything else. One more time.
Hey,
Mr. Whaley, do you enjoy all these people in your home? Sure. It is very kind of you to open it to the city. Thank you. People come from all around the world to visit your home.
Mr. Whaley, was it painful losing your children?
I heard a slight yes. Mr. Whaley, did we get that right? Did you say it hurt when you lost your children? Mr. Whaley, which room is your favorite room in the house?
Guys, I highly suggest that you come to the Whaley House and take this tour, sign up. You are gonna be using like legitimate equipment, REM pods, things you've seen on like TV that you really want to come in here and use. The spirit box,
And then this thermal
EMF,
camera.
thermal detectors, I mean real equipment if you want to full on paranormal investigate but you don't have the equipment yourself. Thank you so much to Paul and to the Whaley House. As we were doing this investigation, as you heard, Thomas Whaley is somewhere up on this podium. I am just in awe at the amount of equipment and things that are here. The music box, to hear that sweet, sweet, ominous sound is so freaking cool. So we're gonna take some more equipment and go check out upstairs. Look at how dark and spooky it is. They turn all the lights off. Everything is just the low lighting. Oh, there goes Kendra, who is so sensitive to the paranormal. Ooh, look at that.
I don't know why I'm asking. I don't have the voice on right now. Actually, you guys, I have a question for Mrs. Whaley. So when you're ready, I want to set that up.
Okay.
Can you put the REM pod right here?
Yeah, is it flat?
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the Whaley House, then this is the archway in the parlor room where the gallows once stood, and Mr. Whaley had that arch built right there, right in the spot where the gallows were, as essentially some sort of weird tribute to those gallows where people so brutally lost their lives. And especially that of Yankee Jim, who was actually hung for, at the time, stealing a rowboat. So, what seems like a small crime that could be dismissed today was means for hanging back in the 1800s. So, let's see who we're talking to in here, because I hear that REM pod going off. We're here in the parlor room. We have the spirit box on and a cat ball nearby. And this REM pod just started going off like crazy.
Singing.
I definitely heard.
Hear it, it's still going.
Is the speaker too close to it? Is that getting it?
No, you guys, this is Whaley singing right now. Mrs. Whaley, thank you.
Oh, there is singing.
Mrs. Whaley, that sounds great.
She's singing.
There is full-on singing happening.
Are you getting this?
Are you at the organ playing? Can you play a note for us?
I just saw it in the wrong way.
This has not stopped.
Mrs. Whaley, that sounds amazing.
You cannot see Kendra's face.
The parlor, right here, I actually saw Mr. Whaley himself sitting down.
Did you really? What did it look like?
So he was about this tall. He had a top hat. He had brown pantaloons, and you can see the obvious break of the the legs bending. But it was an obvious body sitting in this chair. And so I immediately grabbed a set of dowsing rods, and I confirmed, was that you? They immediately
You guys have a
crossed.
thermometer?
So 9 times out of 10, if you communicate with Mr. Whaley, he will tell you that he is sitting in that chair. So I would bet money that he's also in that chair right now.
Literally, I was gonna sit in that chair, and something told me, do not sit in that chair.
Because Mr. Whaley is in that chair.
Okay, Mr. Whaley, I respect you. I bet you're listening to Mrs. Whaley play the organ.
So that's another tip. Don't sit on the furniture because you have Mr. Whaley, you'll have Mrs. Whaley, you'll have Violet, who actually passed away on that settee right there.
That's what we're
So you don't want to sit or lay where someone else is sitting or laying.
Absolutely.
Over
But
here
that's the
being
organ
where
I was referring to that they brought
where
over
Violet
from-
passed away on this.
Yeah, we were told it's older than the house itself.
Correct.
Whose spirit is in this room? Is this Mrs. Whaley? If yes, 1. If 2, no. If no, 2. I said that wrong.
Mrs. Whaley, if Isaih is kind of dumb.
It's not even on. Guys, I am telling you, if you come on this tour, look at me being like the biggest advocate now. I'm gonna turn on the flashlight just for a moment. Where?
Well, I saw the light, but I looked like there was something that crawled across the stage.
Shut up.
Like small, maybe it was the light, I don't know.
Let me just.
But I feel like I saw it before I saw the light.
This is, if you are familiar with the Whaley House, this is where the theater is. And the door is actually open to go backstage. The lights are going to turn on here, thank goodness. This is like the side of the stage. You can literally come back here and see the back, what I'm assuming is their green room, where they probably, oh my gosh, I thought I saw something, but it's probably the shadow. Yeah, perfect. Oh, look, see the lights turned off on me. Oh, good thing I have flash on. And you are actually able to access the master bedroom here. So I think it's really, really awesome. Gives you a chance to see a side of the Whaley house you probably have not. Now, I was standing here with Kendra, and I truly saw like shadow of like legs. Granted, our boyfriends were in that room, so is it possible that a light like deflected and like we saw that like here? Possibly, but Kendra and I saw this at the same time over here, like in the more in this corner, walking out of like legs, and I saw it. So oh my god, scared the heck out of me. This is a room also. This is the hallway leading to the back, like looking out at the courtyard. This is a room that would normally kind of be closed off unless you're doing a specific kind of tour, but these are just artifacts that were dug at the Whaley House, so real items, probably very much trigger objects. Same with downstairs. This is like the window looking down onto the courtyard. I'm sure someone's down there looking up right now, losing it because we're looking out. Kendra is very like in tune, and so she has already felt like touching on her back. And just now,
crawl up my legs and touch
she
me
just
here.
now felt that, so. Which is where we want to say you cannot touch us.
Something sat on my lap. I'm not. Someone was my thighs and sat on my lap. Absolutely not. No.
Well, that is when we say that you are not allowed. You are not allowed to touch. You are not allowed to touch us.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite road.
So we just wrapped up here at the Whaley House. Thank you so much to Paul.
The after hours paranormal investigation.
Paul is definitely the person to go to. He gives you an awesome experience. So thank you so much to Paul. Please, this was such an amazing experience. If you ever get the chance to come to San Diego and check out the Whaley House, during the day is cool, but after hours in the dark
prime time.
Truly gives you like a whole nother experience. It is. There's just something really surreal about coming into the Whaley House and kind of being like the only ones here, and you really get to utilize the energy and just come with respect.
So right now you are the only ones inside this house. It's humbling.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah, it's a really surreal feeling to know how much history and how much this place has seen. These
Yeah,
walls, if
absolutely.
these walls could talk, if this archway could talk, I mean, really, and it does. We heard it tonight. We heard a lot of using a lot of the equipment. If you guys ever want to experience being an actual paranormal investigator, coming to see Paul and using real equipment is the way to do it. So
30 to 35 active spirits inside this house. It's a great opportunity to test your skills, have some fun, see what you're made of.
Hopefully this isn't the last we see of Paul. Thank you so much. If you guys like this video and want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys heard or saw anything that we did not, because we want to send it over to Paul in the Whaley House. Is that something that I heard, or was that just me? Okay.
That was just a way we saying goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Good night, and thank you guys. Thanks.
You know that it's hard for